Hello, my name is Ian. I'm the CEO at We Are for Wellness, and here we are again for another provider chat. And we have the lovely Sarah. So, Sarah, hello.
Hello, Ian. Thank you for inviting me.
It's our pleasure. I'm glad to have you with us as well. So, where are you? Where are you based, Sarah?
I'm in sunny Bracknell. Actually, it's not at all sunny at the moment. It's pouring with rain, and it has been forever. So yeah, I'm in Bracknell, Berkshire, near Reading.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, and tell us a little bit about your journey with regards to what you're doing today. Where did this all start for you, Sarah?
I've always known that I was called to be in the wellness profession. However, I'm totally blind. So a lot of the mainstream options are not an option because you need to be able to read x-rays or something to be a doctor. So it's taken me many years to work out what I could do that actually uses my strengths rather than my impairment becoming a barrier. And so I started out training to be a speech therapist, which didn't work. So I went into academia and became increasingly dissatisfied, working long hours at the computer and becoming a bit of a hunchback myself, to be honest, and started to get treatment for my own back problems. And whereas as a child, a lot of professionals have been very focused on what I couldn't do, I found that holistic therapists were able to celebrate what I could do and at the same time help me to be better, to be the best version of myself. So that's now, and then when I trained myself as a therapist, I encountered that even more. So that's how I work with my clients now, in basically to say that while there's breath in their lungs, while there's blood in their veins, they can always make positive change and they don't have to be trapped in someone else's reality about them because that's what I've lived and experienced.
That was wonderfully articulated, Sarah. Wonderful. And I can certainly relate to some of that. Look, you um, are one of our first 100 We Offer Wellness providers. So you're in that first kind of batch, And the reason I'm saying this is the conversations I would have had with you on the phone when we were just starting to get this going, and so many others was so positive. I would end the day, really on a high, lifted up, because people want to be in this wellness world for a lot of really good reasons, and there's a lot of support, a lot of encouragement, and it was great. And you're one of those people, so I want to say thank you for that. You're in our first 100, all right?
Oh, thank you.
Right, the We Are for Wellness then. So, what experiences have you got with us at the moment? And if someone comes and finds you in the platform, what would they be expecting?
Mhm. So a little bit about the treatment I do. I do multiple modalities, and I'm not going to go into each and everything because that'll just confuse people. I mainly do something called myofascial release and scar work, which is working with the fascia, which is like our living onesie. It connects up all the major structures in our body, organs, bones, muscles. And you notice if you sort of pull your clothing down at the front, you'll feel it ruck up at the back, or you trip over your dressing gown because it's got caught around your neck when you stood on it. That's what the fascia's like. So if things get a bit out of kilter, I will work with the body using body work on the fascia to get everything back into where it should be. And because the fascia is not just a onesie, it's full of nerves, it tells the brain what to do next time. There's some really clever brain body communication, but basically, it corrects the body's mistakes and helps the brain not to repeat those mistakes. So that's what I do. And I also work with scars. So that's the main thing. I work with unstoppable women who have had unresolved pain for 5 years after injury or surgery, and I help them get pain free so that they can confidently enjoy those well earned holidays and leisure experiences they want. So that's a bit about the treatment, and the experiences are based around that. I offer something called Release, which is a single 90-minute session with me, which can be a great introductory. Dip your toe in the water. Is this for me? Are you someone I can help? Is this for you? And then I do a resolve, which is for someone, maybe a mum in their 40s who has had a particular condition, a dodgy shoulder that hasn't sorted itself out. and you come in for 6 treatments, and you also receive bits of a self-care toolkit. So that might be advice, or it might be an exercise ball, or it might be a cream to use on your scar. I will give you all that, not just your treatments, but your self-care toolkit is provided, and some lifestyle mentoring. So that's where I maybe call you out on some of the stuff that's keeping you stuck. If you're stressed because you're spending a lot of time with an ex-husband who's that relationship's not serving you, I might say, okay, is this serving you? So that's what the mentoring is. And then the renew is the third experience, and that's 12. So that is a 3-month program of treatment involving all that stuff. And because we get longer together, if you've got a complex history of surgeries, injuries, traumas, that enables us to take a little bit more of a deep dive and address more of the things that are going on for you. So those are the experiences in a nutshell.
Yeah, no, wonderful. Out of interest, what is it the bit that you like most of all about this work, Sarah?
I think, to put it very simply, I was discussing this with a colleague the other day. Um, I think we all go into this because we want people to feel better. We
Yep.
want them to be able to be the best version of themselves that they can be and do the things they want to do. I hear so many people say, I can't play golf anymore, or we're supposed to be going on holiday and I'm dreading it because we're sleeping on a hard bed and my back always goes, or things that they want to be doing. And particularly with women, they're rushing around looking after everyone else, after their children, after elderly parents. Stress will come in life, trouble will come, and we can't stop that. But we can help people to cope with those challenges and do more of the things that they enjoy and giving them a better quality of life.
Wonderful. Um, are you working solely in person or doing some online or combination?
Yeah. Now, I'm very much a hands-on practitioner. I think as well, not being able to see people on a Zoom call means that I'm best suited to, I'll do calls with people if it's a bit of mentoring in between treatment sessions, which I might do. I can supplement it with phone calls. But yeah, it's body work. It's helping the body to find a new normal. So it's very much hands-on.
Yeah, it's only because before we started the press go, you were talking about Zoom, and the pandemic period. But for you, it's that being in a room with somebody, sensing what's going on, and be able to figure it out. But
It is
using, yeah,
It is. When I when we were in the pandemic, I had to change my modality and indeed my target market. So I did more mentoring work then, rather than actually trying to fix people or help people's bodies fix themselves.
yeah, wonderful. And whereabouts can people find you? I know in terms of location you mentioned there, is there certain premises you use? You have your own place, or what's going on?
Yes, so for this work, I work at Theale Wellbeing Centre. Theale, Theale, is a little village to the west of Reading. And I've got a really nice room there on a Wednesday. It is pretty much a Wednesday, and occasional Tuesday mornings if someone really can't do a Wednesday. So that is where you can find me. It's a very nice clinic. It does a lot of osteopathy, podiatry. For me, it's a really nice balance between the professional. It's not white coat, but equally it's not sort of all crystals. It's sort of in between. It's friendly, it's professional, it's homely, and the receptionists are very welcoming.
Yeah,
Not there's
okay,
anything wrong with crystals at all. I didn't mean that. I just meant it's sort of in the middle between sort of new age and very clinical. It's a nice happy medium.
yeah, no, okay. So that's the professional on the work side. Look, we've got a little bit more time. So a bit more about you then. What do you do when you're not in the clinic? All right, when you're not on Zoom mentoring people.
My life is pretty much revolves around my choral singing. So I'm a classically trained choral singer, and I do a little bit of solo work too. So I cantor for my church, which is solo singing, leading psalms. Um, and I led a big piece of liturgy during the Easter services. And I'm in Bracknell Choral Society, and I take singing lessons. So singing is a big part of what I do, which is a huge mental performance challenge as well, because I'm recovering from having had my confidence knocked a lot many years ago. So it isn't just a joy, it's I'm challenging myself to improve in the same way that I challenge my clients to improve. I also do yoga classes. I've got an indoor cycle and a trampoline, and I like going walking with my husband. And I love The Archers on BBC Radio 4. It's a radio soap that's been around since 1951. I'm a big avid Archers fan. And I love eating and drinking. I love fine food, fine wine, and good company.
Look, wonderful. And this really helps bring to life. And I'm very much looking forward to a live performance of Misery Allegri, okay, in the future, especially the
Oh,
high note, okay?
I can do it.
I won't put you on the spot now, but that would be nice. Look, Sarah, look, thanks ever so much. So, look, people, please come into We Offer Wellness. Come seek out Sarah down there, what she's doing. Have that conversation. See if it's something that you want to try, something that you need, want something you want to experience, and Sarah's your ladies to do it. So, Sarah, thank you very much. Thanks for having us with us. Thanks for being in that first 100, and much appreciated. And we'll be in touch again soon. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ian. Lovely talking to you.